Well, the boys go out on a winning note. We can't complain about that, but I wish there would have been a few more nights like what I seen tonight. The hustle was there. Not a ton of hitting in the game or anything like that, but the hustle was there. They were determined to win. They just seemed like the mentally stronger team, if I could say that tonight. That's how they looked. And Cousins had a really good game. Had a pretty damn good game tonight. So it might be fair to say that was Cousins' best game of the year. So I'm happy he takes that thought into the summer with him, because you're always going to remember your last game that you played, and you're going to replay it. And maybe Cousins got a bit of his confidence back tonight. Who knows what it was? He seemed possessed out there today. It was nice to see. Detroit rallied from 4-1 tonight. I was so mad again. I got to stop getting emotionally involved with their playoff run. Oh. With a minute and something left, they tie the game. They win again in overtime. Just kind of like what happened in Toronto. Same thing. We'll see what they do tomorrow. That playoff race is getting very interesting. Very interesting. There's 4 teams that could still get in. There's 4 teams with 1 game left. It's really a good one this year. Let's look at the numbers. Okay, shots 34-33. For the Sabres, and the Sabres 46% on the faceoffs. The Lightning 54%. 0 for 2 on the power play. The Lightning also 0 for 2. Sabres only had 11 hits in the game, but the Lightning only had 17 themselves. 12 blocks for the Sabres, 11 for the Lightning. 1 giveaway by the Sabres, 9 for the Lightning. 7 takeaways for the boys, and 13 for Tampa. Shots on goal per period. 16-9 in the first. Comrie was excellent in that period, I thought. 16-7 Sabres in the second, and 10-9 Tampa in the third for that 34-33 total. If I got it wrong, 16-9 Tampa, 16-7 Sabres, 10-9 Tampa. Scoring. Cousins with his 17th from Quinn and Byram at the 126 mark, and it was a sign of things to come for Dylan Cousins and the Sabres tonight, that early goal. Second period, Stamkos gets his 40th from Kucherov. And look at the assists on Kucherov, folks. 99 assists on the season. He can get 100 assists. And the thing is, McDavid can also get 100 assists. And will one of those, it's even sad, one of those players has to not lead the league in assists this year. It's kind of sad if it happens that way. So Stamkos is 40 from Kucherov, like I said, at 2:27 of the second. We got a tie game. Cousins, shorthanded from Greenway at 5:08. We take the lead again. And Greenway, who also had a really solid game from Girgensons and Jost, makes it 3-1 after 2. We head to the third. Chernak from Paul at the 9:39 mark. They're back in it, Tampa Bay. And then 15 seconds later, our little Zach Benson fittingly scores the last Sabre goal of the season from Quinn and Cousins. 4-2 final. So the boys deserve this game. They deserve to win this game tonight. If you watched it, you probably agree with that. They didn't get lucky or nothing. I was kind of impressed with, I got to admit, with Comrie and Nets. I just hope that, we don't extend them now because of this game tonight, because that would be a mistake. I worry about things like that, unfortunately. So as the playoff race comes down to the last game, we can sit down and relax now and just watch all of these teams. 3 of these teams out of the 4 are going to be heartbroken. They're going to just miss the playoffs like this. 3 of the 4 that are out. As Washington won again, Detroit won again, the Islanders clinched, they're in. Let me get to that, guys, just for a second. Yeah, it was fun. I got to admit, it was fun to watch that Detroit and Montreal game, because my goodness, you could feel the tension in the crowd when there was 2 minutes left and, a minute and a half left. And then when they tied it, they went nuts because they need a point just to stay alive. And then, of course, they won in overtime. So Jersey lost. We will finish in front of them. I'm looking now at the tank-a-thon, not the tank-a-thon, which I'll turn into in a sec. The Oilers have 4 goals, folks, in the first period. Let's see if McDavid got his 100th assist. I bet he did. No, he hasn't. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. No, he didn't get an assist. Wow. Imagine neither one of those guys hit 100 assists this year. They'll never, McDavid, we could see getting a chance again, but Kucherov, this is his one chance to do it. So the Capitals beat the Bruins. For me, that's good news. The Penguins beat the Predators. For me, that's good news also, because I want to keep the heat on Detroit right to the end. And credit to Detroit, though. They are winning out what they have to do. They look like a team that's destined to make the playoffs. I hate to say that, but they do. And if they win next game, they finish, here's the kicker, guys, they finish with the identical record we had last year. Identical, I'm pretty sure of it. They are right now 40, 32, and 9. Okay, so they would finish 41, 32, and 9. Last year, the Sabres finished, 42, 33, and 7. We had 30 regulation wins last year. We had a better year. We would have made the playoffs last year if we, I don't want to rub it in, but we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong about that. I don't think I am. Yeah, we would have made the playoffs. I don't believe anybody this year is going to hit 91 points, are they? Oh, yes, the Capitals could. But the Sabres would have they would have beaten us out last year if they win their last game of the year this year. So you know what, guys? A lot happens during the season, and it comes down to these final games if you hang around, and the Sabres just were not consistent enough to hang around this year. And when they were given chances, it felt like from the hockey gods, it felt like we were handed chances to take a miserable season and turn it into something. They just turned their nose up at it, it felt like, I mean, the team that I seen play, tonight, I didn't see very much this year. That team had passion tonight. They really wanted to beat Tampa tonight. It's too bad they couldn't have had 5 more games like that this year. Just 5, and they would have got in this year easily, So, but anyway, no point crying about spilled milk, guys. We have other things we got to worry about, which is the upcoming draft. We got free agency, of course, after that. I mean, there's a lot of things coming up. We'll see if we make any trades in the offseason, if there's any firings, hirings. I feel our whole coaching staff has to go. The whole coaching staff has to go. You bring in the new coach, you let him bring his people in. Really. I'm going to be listening to all the interviews this time around when it comes to the clearing out their locker. I want to hear what they have to say. I want to hear and see what Granato has to say. And what Adams really, when he talks, what he has to say. Like, they're, they can't just fall on a season where they finish 2 games over 500. And folks, not once all year were we 3 games over 500. Not once in 82 games. Not once. It was that kind of year. And I think this was the 3rd time, right? We were 2 games over, maybe the 4th. It might have been the 4th, but I think it's the 3rd in my head. So I'm going to say the 3rd. Might be the 4th. It was that kind of year. We'd get a few games over, or not really. We'd usually get a game over or 500, fall back, get to a game over or 500, fall back. It was like that all season long. So mercifully, the season is done for us. I think this is a mercy thing for a lot of us. As much as I'm going to miss Sabres hockey, guys, because for me, I hate when the season ends like this. I do. I hate when there's no more Sabres hockey. I'll watch it because I love the game. But I'm not that invested, except I cheer against the teams I don't like. It's not because there's a team I like that I'll be cheering. Because the truth is, if there's any team I like, they're out. It's New Jersey. I kind of like the Devils. I kind of cheer for them because it kind of rebuilt. They went through a major rebuild over there too, and they had a really down year as well. If there's anybody, it's who I root against, that's what it's going to come down to. Is there anybody in the West? I don't want to see Vegas repeat, that's for sure. I'd like to see Edmonton break through. That'd be exciting for the fans, especially McDavid, that'd be exciting. There's a lot of things, guys, implications we'll look at. We'll wait till the season is finished. I'll do a video, we'll break it down. I'll give you my thoughts on the first round predictions. I won't predict, I've already told you I'm predicting Colorado and Boston in the finals, but we'll see. They both could lose the first round. You guys know it. I mean, this is the day and age we're in. And I hope Tage is okay. I don't want his summer wrecked with an injury. So, you know, that's another thing tonight that was a little concerning. So we'll see what happens there. And that's it, guys. So look, another season has ended. And this, this channel has yet to report on a playoff game involving our team. You know, our team. And I'm hoping it's next year. I really am, because we've got the personnel to do it, guys. We do. It's not like we don't have a good team. We could play like 75, 80% of our best game and win a game like tonight. There was too many efforts this year that were like 50% effort, it felt like, honestly. And that might sound brutal, but there was too many. There was too many. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to stop the video and let you guys have your night. I've got to go throw the bins outside. There's things I got to do. I want to thank you guys for the season. Thank you for supporting the channel. I was as inconsistent this year as the Sabres were. I know that. I had a rough year, but my goodness, did I get to upgrade a lot of things in my studio because of it. So I'll let you guys in on that in a very soon video, guys. I'm going to be doing quite a few videos now that the season's over. I got to, you know, get creative again and get doing my thing again for you folks and try and give you guys a bit of a summer and keep you connected to the Sabres the best I can, you know? I mean, it's heartbreaking that the season has to end like this again for us. My God, you know, but we're fans. We're not going to give up on our team, regardless how much we say we're done with them, we hate them, they're garbage, and we're not going to give up on them. We're going to be back here first thing in October, cheering them again, and hoping that, you know, the new dream of next year breaks through and the Sabres finally will have playoff hockey, we'll report on, talk about, have fun with, and hopefully even with a deep run. Would be nice. You know, it would be nice. So once again, folks, I want to thank you. On behalf of Rome, he thanks you. There you go. And also Rosie, who didn't want to come in here tonight to see you guys. She didn't want to come in. I was trying to bring her out. I said, come on, come on. You know, usually she follows me in. Not tonight. She's on the chair. She's shaking and she's nervous. She's a rescue dog, so she has her little episodes of stress and fear, you know. So it's just one of those things. So we'll worry about that later on. I'm sure she's okay. I'll give her a piece of cheese and she'll be good. So again, guys, thanks. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll do the best I can to keep it entertaining in the off season, and I'll see you soon. And I will be, for the record, those of you still listening to me at this point, I will be doing the Amerks playoffs. I will be covering it, okay? So I will be reporting on the Amerks. And for those of you that are there, Charlie, you're one of them especially, let's give some insight what you've seen if you were at the game and stuff, because I only get to see the highlights of these games. All right, folks, have a good night. See you soon.